Hello everyone, welcome to this channel. My name is Dinesh Das. I'm NEET and JEE faculty. So, welcome to this channel first of all. Like in this video, we will be discussing preparation of alcohol from Grignard reagent, and this is the part 3 video. I have already uploaded part 1, part 2, okay? The link is given in the description box, so please do check because you have to understand what is the basic nature, okay, and then what is the basic concept behind the Grignard reagent. All these things is discussed in part 1 and part 2, so please do watch those video. So let us begin with this topic, okay. So today is preparation of alcohol, okay, from Grignard reagent, okay. Now, okay, alcohol can be prepared, okay, with Grignard reagent by treating with various compound, okay. So let us start with from aldehyde, okay. Aldehyde, you already know what is aldehyde, okay. It is a carbonyl group, okay. Now one side, okay, of this carbonyl group there must be a hydrogen, and the other side it can be any carbon group, okay, any carbon group or a hydrogen. If it is hydrogen, okay, both side hydrogen, okay, then it is called what? Formaldehyde, okay. If both side of this carbonyl group is hydrogen, we will call it formaldehyde, okay. So let us see now, okay. Reaction, okay, of aldehyde with Grignard reagent. Let us check with formaldehyde, okay, first. So this is the formula of Grignard reagent, okay. So here this is negatively charged, this one is positive, and this one is negatively charged. So the negative charge carbon, okay, will react with this carbonyl carbon, the pi bond, okay. The electron present in the pi bond will shift on the oxygen because carbon has to maintain its tetravalent. These two hydrogen will remain as it is, okay, and this carbon will form a bond here, so it will be RC. Whereas on the top, sigma bond will be there, okay. It will carry what charge? Negative charge. Now this one will be bind up with magnesium halide, okay. X can be any halogen, okay. This one will be positively charged. Now this molecule is unstable, so we will write down within square bracket, okay. The next step is hydrolysis, okay. Hydrolysis H2O in presence of acid, okay. So here this hydrolysis, okay, here in this, okay, it will be converted into H plus and OH minus, okay. The OH minus will react with this carbon, okay. And then this oxygen carbon will break in such a way that, okay, electrons will be transferred on the oxygen. That negative charge will pick up this hydrogen, so it will become Mg, okay, OHX, okay. Whereas the main product will be, see, look here, this hydrogen will remain same as it is, okay. This carbon also will remain in its own place, but OH has reacted, so it will be like this, okay. Is that clear to all of you? Okay. So actually what we get here, alcohol, yes or no? And if you see, okay, what kind of alcohol is this one? It's a primary alcohol. It's a primary alcohol. So whenever formaldehyde reacts with Grignard reagent, you get primary alcohol. Now, okay, now in the other reaction, okay, in the other reaction, like if there is another aldehyde, like in place of this hydrogen, if there is any carbon group here, okay, even that one will remain in its own place, okay. R here, okay, here it will be R. But if R is here, okay, two R bonded to a carbon that has got OH group, okay, such alcohol we will call it secondary alcohol. So you should remember this one, that apart from formaldehyde, if any other aldehyde is reacting with Grignard reagent, you get secondary alcohol, okay. So I hope till here you have understood. Next reaction is with ketone, okay. Ketone. Now what is ketone? Carbonyl group, okay, containing both side carbon carbon group, okay. If both side you have got carbon carbon group, we call it such molecule ketone, okay. So you write down ketone. See, the way of writing the reaction is same, okay. The way you wrote for aldehyde, same thing you have to write for ketone also. So this is Grignard reagent. Here I put here dash, okay, just to distinguish, okay, in the reaction that this carbon belongs to Grignard reagent, okay. So this one will react with this carbon, okay. Pi electrons will move on to the oxygen, as oxygen is more electronegative, that's why, okay. So what will happen? Same explanation, okay. These two group will remain as it is. The R dash from the ketone will move here. This one will become OMgX, oxygen with negative charge, magnesium with positive charge. This molecule is unstable, so we write down within a square bracket. Next is hydrolysis, okay, acidic hydrolysis. So same thing here, okay. Remove this one, add OH, okay. So it will be C, OH molecule, okay. And the byproduct is same here also, MgOHX, okay. So please remember this one, okay. So what kind of alcohol you get here? Here you get tertiary alcohol. So when ketone reacts with Grignard reagent, you get tertiary alcohol, okay. Next, we'll move on to the next now. Number C. Number C is reaction with acid halide, okay. Now let us see what is acid halide, okay. This carbonyl group containing one side halogen and the other side, okay, other side can be a carbon group, okay, or simply a hydrogen also, okay. Now, okay, so it can be hydrogen or a carbon group also, okay. This is what acid halide, okay. Let us write now Grignard reagent, okay. So same thing here also, okay. Here you'll get here R, okay, and then this one will move on to this carbon. This halogen will remain as it is, and this one will become OMgX, okay. As you already know, the pi electrons, okay, will move on to the oxygen, okay. Now, and this R dash will remain here, okay. So now, okay, here, okay, in this molecule, what exactly happened? This pi, this bond, okay, this bond, bond between oxygen and the magnesium, okay, this bond will move here, okay, between this oxygen and carbon, and this halogen will leave the molecule, okay. So what you'll get here, R, R dash, okay. So you get this molecule. Now, okay, now please note here one thing, okay. In the acid halide, if one side is hydrogen, you get here what? Here also hydrogen will remain as it is, so you'll get here aldehyde, okay. If there is a carbon group, okay, on the acid halide, here also this carbon group will remain, okay. So in that case, you'll get here ketone, okay. Now it's ketone, and all of you know that ketone, okay, can react with Grignard reagent. So another molecules of Grignard reagent, okay, let me put here double dash, okay, will react with this ketone, okay, with this compound. So I'll skip here one step, okay. Here let me write in here hydrolysis also, okay, in one shot, okay. So what will be the product? These two will remain as it is, okay. The carbon of the, you know, Grignard reagent, okay, will bind up with this with this carbonyl carbon, and this will become OH. So basically here you get alcohol, okay. You get here what? Alcohol. So I hope you have understood. Now, in case of acid halide, how many Grignard reagent molecule is required? Required two molecule. One is this one, and the other one is this one. So you have to remember all this point also. Okay. Next, okay, we will discuss. Now we will react with acid anhydride. Okay. So let us see with acid anhydride. So this molecule is acid anhydride. Okay, molecule containing this compound, okay, or formula is called acid anhydride, okay, will react with Grignard reagent, okay, RMgX, okay. Now, okay, in this molecule, this one, the Grignard reagent will react with this carbon, okay, with this carbon, and then the electron, okay, here will shift on the oxygen, so this one will become, okay, RCO. Here it will be MgX. Okay, and then this group will remain as it is. Okay, it's a bulky group. This one is a bulky group. Okay, now here, okay, please focus here. Now in this molecule, okay, what exactly will happen? Look here. This one, okay, from here, okay, this bond, okay, will shift here, and this bond will leave out, okay, will leave the molecule. Okay, so what kind of molecule it will become? Okay, sorry everyone, I made a one mistake. I'm sorry for that. Okay, here actually this bond, okay, this bond will shift here, okay, this bond will break, and the electron, okay, from here it will shift here, so that there will be double bond between carbon and oxygen. And then, okay, this carbon oxygen with magnesium, okay, this bond will break and leave out. Okay, so actually what will happen? Look here, R, okay, double bond node, you get here what? Ketone, yes or no? Okay, and then, okay, the byproduct will be like this. See, look here, if I talk about this molecule, okay, got it? Okay, this bond is breaking from here, yes or no? So this one will bind up with this OMGX. Okay, so I hope you have understood till here. Now next, look here, this is a carbonyl compound only, yes or no? Okay, now this one will react with another molecule of Grignard reagent here. So let me put a double dash. Okay, it will react with here. Okay, this pi electron will shift on the oxygen, and with further hydrolysis, okay, here what you will get here, you already know now. Okay, double dash OH you get here. Okay, you get here OH. So I hope you have understood till here. Now we will move on to the next. Now we will move on to next one, is that is reaction with ester. Okay, now what is ester? See this group, okay, this one is a carbon group. Okay, it can be any carbon group, and this side, okay, this side can be a hydrogen also. I'll write down here, okay, hydrogen or also, or any carbon group here. Okay, so this is ester. Okay, it will react with the Grignard reagent, RMGX. Let me put here double dash. Okay, so this one will react with this. The pi electrons will switch on, will move on to oxygen, and okay, OMGX. Okay, this one is unstable molecule. The first product that is formed, initial product, okay, that is unstable. Okay, so please remember all these points. So this bond, okay, will shift here. This bond will break. Okay, here oxygen is taking away the electron. Okay, so in the next step, what will happen? Okay, this one will become double bond. Okay, and this two carbon group will remain as it is. Okay, and the byproduct will be MgX, on the other side OR. Okay, now you already know now this compound, okay, can further react with another Grignard reagent. So let me put here triple dash. Okay, just to distinguish, okay, I'm putting this triple dash. Okay, and if you hydrolyze it, so what product will form? This one, see, it will react with this carbon. Okay, moving on, again further reacting with water and acid, it will become, here it will be OH. These two will remain as it is, and one extra carbon from the Grignard region will add up. Okay, so this is the product. Okay, here also you get here alcohol. So you can take the screenshot, okay, of every reaction, and then you can write down in your copy so that you can study properly. Okay, next, okay, we'll move on to the next now. Okay, now the next reaction that we will be discussing, see, here also Grignard reagent will react with a particular compound to give here what? To give here alcohol. Okay, but here this time the reacting molecules with Grignard reagent is not carbonyl compound, it is apart from carbonyl compound. Okay, so the next one, okay, is reaction with oxygen. Okay, so this oxygen is a singlet oxygen. Okay, singlet oxygen. Okay, so now let me write on here. Grignard reagent, okay, reacting with this oxygen, okay. Here the carbon group, okay, will react with this oxygen. The pi electron will shift on the oxygen here now. So here two situation will arise, okay. Two situation arises here. One will be this one, okay. Another one will be is the same, but here I'll tell you, okay, you'll get to know the difference between these two, okay. This is the first one, this is the second one, okay. Now see, both are same, okay, but you know the further, okay, the further it depends on the molecule, okay, reaction, okay. So with this compound, okay, let me write down the first one, okay. With this compound, if I'm treating with, okay, another molecules of Grignard reagent, let me put here double dash, okay. So here what it will form is that, okay, RO mgx, okay, but here it will be two molecule. Now how will you write down in exam, okay, so you can mention here like this, okay. Here just below this oxygen, okay, just below this oxygen, write down mgx, okay, and r, okay, so that you bind up these two. What do you get here? RO mgx. Again, next you bind up these two. Here also you get here what? RO mgx. So two molecules of RO mgx you get here. And further, okay, further if you hydrolyze, okay, in presence of acid. So here what will happen, okay? This oxygen will pick up the hydrogen, okay, the hydrogen, and the OH from here, okay, will bind up with this magnesium. So it will be MgOH and the another one will be ROH. But how many molecules of alcohol is formed here? Two molecules, okay. So please remember all this point, okay. Next, okay, next I wrote here 1 and 2, yes or no. Now see here, when I treated with another molecules of Grignard reagent and further hydrolysis, I'm getting alcohol, yes or no. But this same molecule, okay, ROMgx, okay, if it is directly treated with water now, okay, directly with water, okay, in presence of acid, it means acidic hydrolysis, okay. Here what you will write down is that, okay, here, okay, this one, okay, one hydrogen will bind up with this oxygen, another, okay, OH will bind up with this magnesium. So here you get here R, okay, O, OH, okay. This is what? Alkyl, okay, hydrogen peroxide. What molecule you get here? Alkyl hydrogen peroxide. And the another one will be MgOHX. So you have to remember here, okay, if you're treating with, water in presence of acid or acidic hydrolysis, you get here alkyl hydrogen peroxide. But this molecule, okay, if you are treating with another molecules of Grignard reagent and further hydrolysis, then you get here alcohol. So you should know the difference. I hope you have understood, okay. We'll move on to the next. Next is reaction with cyclic ether, okay, or oxirane, okay, cyclic ether or oxirane, okay. So this one, okay, this is oxygen and this two is what? Carbon, okay, reacting with Grignard reagent. So this one, this carbon will react with this, okay. So this bond will break where electron, okay, will be transferred to oxygen. So here what do you get here? Okay, on this carbon, this carbon from Grignard region, okay, and this oxygen will bind up with this magnesium chloride, okay. Now this molecule, okay, on hydrolysis, okay, what will happen, okay, one hydrogen will bind up with this oxygen, another OH will bind up with this magnesium, okay, just a shortcut tricks, okay. So here R, this will become OH and the byproduct will be MgOHX. So I hope you have liked this video. Okay. Now here I'll tell you one important point. Okay. You know, this Grignard reagent, okay, is very important for, state board, any state board, okay, or like CBSE, ICSE, NEET or JEE. So I hope you will watch all the video of Grignard reagent. It is already uploaded. Please, go to the description box. You'll get all the link. Okay, share with your friends, and I hope you have understood whatever was explained. If you have any question, you can comment. Okay, it will be answered. Thank you for watching.